And then another cheeky one. Oh my god, another cheeky one. So, work is definitely not gonna like this story. Whatever. So my first tattoo was actually, it was this one on my wrist. And it's the date of the Evolution pay-per-view, and I think the day before Evolution, I went with Tony Storm. And the funny thing about this date, and why it's so special to me, is because it was the exact same date 6 years prior of when I tried out for Riot City Wrestling in Australia. So it's technically the start of my wrestling career, and it's also the start of the women's evolution, which I think was absolutely wild. So we both got matching little tattoos of the date. I not only started wrestling on this date, but it was the first time that I got to defend my NXT UK Women's Championship on a big show, because it hadn't been televised that I had actually won the championship yet. It was a really special day, and it really was the start of my awesome career here within the WWE and my gradual change into the nightmare that eradicated the absolute brutality that you see today. Being in the tattoo chair was really thrilling. It definitely stung, and I was like a little bit thrown off with that, but I was also so excited to like start this tattoo journey. So I had my whole family there. I had my mom, my dad, my sister, and it was the first time that they actually like got to visit me as a family again, and it felt really special. So I was like, I want to do something that's different. Like, I want to like remember this moment forever. So me and my sister and Raquel was there as well. We all went to this tattoo parlor. It was the first time that I met my tattoo lady, funny ones that I got on the road. She's done all of them. So it really was like the cement of that friendship and the start of this beautiful artwork that I have on my body. But the one that I got with my sister was, she got like a petite one on her tricep that was a little bit the same, but it was just like two hands. So it's a pinky promise for me and my sister, except for like she got the petite little hands with I think she got my initials in it in cursive, where I'm like a little bit more grungy. I'm not the same style as her, so I got a skeleton hand and a really cool looking hand with a bung little nail on that one. But we got them, we got matching ones because we're sisters forever. We're sisters for life. It doesn't matter how far we go in life or like what the distance is between us. We're always going to be there for each other, and we're always going to love each other. So we just wanted to have some sort of memento of our love pretty much, and I think it was really special. My most meaningful tattoo would probably be the chicken on the back of my arm. It's not just a chicken, it's like a ceramic chicken. It was a bowl that my nonna had. She had it in her kitchen and she had it in her lounge room. It kept moving around, but it was mostly in her kitchen. And she always had like little lollies in it. Most of the time she had minties. It would be me, my sister, and my cousin Jordan, because we were like the youngest ones in the crew. and we would take a minty, and then one of us would go into the lounge room, the other two would stay out, and we would hide the minty somewhere in the room, and the other two would have to go in and try and find the minty. So every time we'd have a family get together, this was like our game that we would play. And we'd play it for hours, and we'd have so much fun just through this chicken jar. Once she like passed, all the kids in the family wanted the chicken jar. Like we all fought over the chicken jar, but I ended up getting ownership over the chicken jar. So it's currently at my parents' house in Australia. I wanted a piece of her with me. I felt like my other tattoos weren't really justifying exactly who she was and symbolizing who she was as like a little reminder to me. Because everyone's like, yo, what's up with the chicken? Like, you have all these demon tattoos and all these cool tattoos, and then you got a chicken on your tricep? Like, what the hell is that? So like, once I tell them the story, they see how like meaningful it actually is. And yeah, it's definitely, I think it's one of my favorites, to be honest, just because how sentimental it actually is. My stomach tattoos have definitely got a lot of attention. Like, I have the gargoyle in the middle, which everyone loved. But then I went and got these scorpions, and they were just the lining for a while. And my fans are absolutely crazy, right? Like, they're nuts. I love them, but they're crazy. And I was in a 2-second video, and I had one side finally filled in, and they were like, oh my god, Rhea has one of her scorpions filled in. We need to see it. Drop the photos. We have to see it. And they started spamming me, like non-stop spamming me. They were taking screenshots from this 2-second clip. And then once I did sort of show them, I got the other one dude, and then I hit that one too, and they're like, this is not fair. Why do you keep doing this to us? So they've definitely got the most attention. People just love them. I don't know. With all my tattoos, I've tried to piece them together. They're random as hell. They're so random. It makes it sort of like a puzzle. And I'm someone that loves puzzles. I like working things out. So like trying to fit the puzzle pieces together, like perfectly where it goes with my body and they go together with the other tattoos. It's really an art form. It is. But I think that's why they like the scorpions so much, because they go with my body perfectly. They sit like right on like my hip bones perfectly. And they're just cool as hell, you know? Like I got one monster scorpion and I got one like robot scorpion. They're just different. They're cool. So they definitely get the most attention out of my tattoos. I got a couple cheeky ones, like I can't even turn around. I got some Puerto Rico ones. Like I got the cocky, I got the mask. I got them with Greece. We got that in Germany. We went there. It's like one of those beer mugs. I can't remember what they're called, but we have like the date on it and everything. This was the first Mexico tour. We got these sugar skulls, which were really cool. I added the crown to it at WrestleMania 39 because I was being cheeky, and you know, I was like, I'm gonna get a crown because, and that's exactly what I did. I feel like our life is just so crazy. It's so non-stop and we're just working all the time. We're running from town to town and we barely get any free time to like look around and do stuff. I always make sure I go to the gym. That's my number one thing. I gotta go to the gym. But after that, if we do have free time, and it's very rare, but if we do have free time, we try and make memories. We try and make memories, and I'm glad that like the people that I surround myself with are so easygoing and like go with the flow people, and they're always down for something silly. Being this far away from home, away from family, it's really hard. So to be able to make my own family within my friendship circle, it means the world to me. So family doesn't end in blood. Family is who you want family to be. And it's like such a significant quote from Supernatural that Dean Winchester did. And I really loved it because obviously I have my blood family in Australia, but they're so far away. So I had to make my own family here, and I really had to pick and choose who to trust and who to let into my life. And they've become my family too, and I love them like family. And I think that's such a significant thing in my life. So I'm glad that I got that specific quote tattooed around my knee. It fit perfectly too, so it looks cool.